Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy VIII walkthrough. We are picking up with the continuation of the Biggs and Wedge battle here in, I believe it's Dalit. And this one, obviously we took care of, I don't know if I would argue the majority of it. I haven't really accomplished much other than drawing a bunch of magic, I think, from these guys. So that's why this battle ended up taking a long time, and that unfortunately is, kind of how a lot of the boss battles kind of play out. I mean, even some of the random encounters, frankly, in this game are kind of drawn out just because of the draw system. So I'm trying to reduce some of that, so that we're not just watching me draw magic the entire time, because that's really boring. But we're almost done here. Now, if I remember correctly, when you beat one of them, it ends the battle for both of them. Now, it might be though, like if you focus on whichever, like the red guy, I forget. Is that Biggs? Yeah, that must be Biggs. So like I don't know if it's when you take out Biggs, they both get blown away, or like if you can actually beat Wedge first and he'll like take out. I don't know. I felt like there was something kind of weird about that battle, but again, I don't really remember. And obviously there I just took out, was it Biggs first? So this enemy here, we're going to want to draw this whatever this question mark thing is, and I think that's a Guardian Force. I think this is Carbuncle. And definitely, oh no, I'm sorry. Oh, so Siren's on the bottom there. That was Double. Double is definitely, I would say, worthwhile. I think I would get it. Maybe just a junction. I don't remember if it's really good or not for that, but I would. That's what I would do. I would, again, just because it's a new ability, I would definitely get it. There's Siren, all right. So I'm gonna stock up here. I actually forgot to mention this, but or in one of the other. Oh, I think hopefully I cut out a bunch of my draws. It looks like I took a little cut, so hopefully that's what I did. Anyways, what was I saying there? Okay, so one of the things that makes draw a little bit faster is if you've got your cursor set to memory, because that will automatically select whatever. If you notice there, my cursor is starting out where it normally is, or where it was at previously. So that is a very, very good option to have turned on in this game, again, because you're going to be drawing so much magic. And if you notice, like, because I think your initial cursor position is always at attack, if you don't have that memory, it's set to memory. So again, that'll just speed things up. You can just hammer the accept button, whatever it is, at O for the PlayStation, I think, but or the circle, sorry. But yeah, I don't know. That's my recommendation, anyways. It looks like, what am I doing here? Trying some more magic, I guess. Or maybe I'm just trying to keep Sophie healthy because she doesn't have a very good HP total. Okay. Oh, I guess I'm drawing some more. I think I mentioned it too in one of the other videos. To be honest, I think the majority of the lower level spells aren't worth drawing, like Cure, Fire, Thunder, that kind of stuff, just because if you played enough cards, it's so easy to refine magic from those. I guess you have to do a little bit of AP, I don't know if I'd say even farming with some of your Guardian Forces, but you'll need to have the Thunder Magic Refinement from what is it, Quetzalcoatl or whatever his name is, and then like Ice Magic Refinement from Shiva, Fire Magic Refine from Ifrit, and so on and so forth. But like I said, I think that's the way to go. Just I like to play cards instead of doing so much drawing in combat. Unfortunately, here I did, though, still do a bit of that. But that's my recommendation anyway. If you don't mind the draw system, then by all means go right ahead. But I like to I like to not use it. If I can avoid it, or if I can reduce the amount of drawing I do in combat. Siren, now, I don't know if that Guardian Force is obtainable anywhere else. I always just say, or that's why I always say, though, look at and make sure that you check every enemy that you come across to make sure that you can, or just to draw from them if it's possible. And again, you know, you don't want to miss Guardian Forces like that. They're way too good. They're way too helpful. Okay, so I got a couple of... Is that a couple of elixirs or something like that? I think a weapons magazine or something. I kind of missed all the rewards there, but... Alright, and then we got Siren, so you can name her there if you want. Choose something else if you really want to. I always stick to the default names for the Guardian Forces. Excuse me. Okay, I have new orders. Supposed to withdraw at 1900 hours and meet at the shore. Alright, order to withdraw. Let's get out of here. Assemble at the shore. Alright. Let's get a move on. I like Cypher takes off down the lift and doesn't wait for everybody else. It's kind of funny. So this next part is kind of interesting. You know, however, if you've done a lot of like extra leveling and stuff like I have, you might be able to beat the enemy that's coming up. I believe I did end up taking it down, and that was, I think, the first time I've ever done that. But unfortunately, it takes a lot of time or a lot of preparation time to be able to do that. So it's not real likely that you'll be able to pull it off your first time around. All right, what do we got here? All right, we're gonna refine some tools from items, I guess. I guess that's the item, or that's the ability I'm gonna work on. We'll go down here, and then I'm gonna save, I believe, at this save point. Which is not a bad idea if you're trying to take down the next boss, because it can be pretty tough. But alright, what's Biggs doing here? What are you doing, buddy? These little twerps are the targets. Go and destroy them. Alright. This dying breath, he apparently programs or uses, I don't know, what was that, a remote control or something? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Biggs? What you got for us? Now you'll notice here my time jumps from like 28 minutes and some odd seconds, and that's because I did have to do this more than once. Oh, yep, we even got some wonky loading here, so I had to make a little cut there. Alright, so let's see here. Oh, it's still at about 28. Yeah, alright. Timer's about the same. Looks like I didn't lose too much time here. Oh, but yeah, I do have to do a little, or I guess I was going to change my junctions up a little bit. So yeah, if you'll notice here, I got like Thundaga and stuff, and Tornado, all these other crazy spells that are, I don't know if I'd say tough to get at this point, but you have to go out of your way to get that, so. And what are we doing here? Okay. Strength bonus, if you notice that, that is an ability that actually raises your base strength when you level up. And that's the argument that you can make for not going out of your way to level too much, because later on in the game, you'll get other Guardian Forces with similar abilities. And some of the other Guardian Forces will let you equip 4 of those different abilities. So like you can get, you know, strength up, vitality up, magic up, and then like luck up or whatever. And so there's a pretty good argument to be made, especially if you are like crazy about stats and stuff, to not level up like a bunch extra at the beginning of the game. And for that reason, because by doing that, you have to make more of the stat boosting items later on. So, yeah, again, there's kind of an argument to be made that you don't necessarily want to level up like a crazy amount right away. I thought I destroyed this guy, so I don't know. Maybe he can't be beaten until a certain spot. I guess we're gonna find out. I don't really remember if that's the case or not. I think it is though. I think he can't be destroyed until a certain area here. And then as far as like points for this, I don't remember how you get more points too. Like I just don't. I don't remember if you like get extra points for beating him or like only battling him so many times. I don't remember how the points break down here. I think it ended up where I got so many points in other areas that I don't know if I would say that it didn't matter, but like my seed rank was really good, so I was pretty happy with that. All right, so let's see if this is it. We might want to just keep running here though too. I don't know that this is the right spot, or maybe I should say I don't know if it's the spot that I decided to kill him. So what happens here is that the way that you're supposed to do this is you knock him down and then you run away, and then he just kind of regenerates. But my plan here was to try to just take him down. And then if you notice there, it says he's repairing, and it said 40% there. So you get X amount of turns. I don't know how many it is, and then he'll get up. But I do remember you get a pretty good, or there's some pretty good rewards for beating him. It's got a weird percentage though. Like I don't know if it's like a 1/4 of the time you get one of the items, you know, 1/4 of the time you get a different. So I think there's like 4 different items that you can possibly get from him. I don't think I picked a very good one, but I didn't want to do this a bunch of times. So yeah, I don't know. It's up to you on how you want to handle it. And you know, you may want to look up what his rewards are, because I don't remember them right off the top of my head, but I think some of them are really difficult to come by. And so by getting, or if you're able to beat this guy super early, you get a pretty nice boost, or a good, you know, that items are potentially pretty good. Again though, I don't remember what they were, so yeah, anyways, I'd say look that up. There you go. So here it repaired. I think it did. I didn't see it like gain any HP back though. It's kind of weird. Clunk. It's weird too that I didn't try to like build up Squall's limit break, or like let him, or have him be at like a low HP, so that I could try to use his limit breaks. Maybe I didn't think it was worth it, or maybe I tried that before and it didn't work out well. I'm not sure. So it's kind of weird though. I'm just using Squall too. Oh, what did I do it? Yeah, sure looks like it. Alright, so that's that. So maybe it was better to just use Squall so that the battle animations were super fast. I don't know. There it is. Hypno Crown. So I don't remember what that did, or I didn't catch that. If I guess I should have paused. I thought it was like magic 40% ability or something like that. So that is a pretty powerful item at this point in the game. And you know, like it said there, you can use that item to teach one of your Guardian Forces that ability. I think I hung on to the Guardian Crown for whatever reason. I don't remember if that's a component for one of the character's weapons. I kind of doubt it though. But yeah, anyway, for like I said, for whatever reason, I decided to hang on to that for the time being. But yeah, so I don't know if that's one of the better items or not. I feel like it wasn't. Felt like there was some better items that thing drops. But again, I guess I didn't want to, or I didn't feel like it was worthwhile to keep killing it over and over. To try to get something better. And who knows, maybe I'm just crazy and that actually was like the best item to get. I'm not sure. Alright, do we want to... I thought... No, okay, I guess we don't want to talk to the dog. Or maybe we do. Oh, no. Okay, so, one of the things that you want to do, like, if you haven't killed that, the walker thing, I guess that's what I'm going to call it. Or the spider thing. It's kind of like like a mecha spider. If you don't, I think you want to, as you're running through the town square there, I think you want to talk to the dog and it'll run away. Or like you help it escape or something like that. But being that it was already taken out, we were fine. So, and you know, there may be some other things that you need to do to affect your points, but again, now it's been so long since I've played this, I don't remember what those were. And again, you know, being that we already busted that thing up, we were fine. Alright, let's keep moving on. These soldiers are chumps compared to what I just took out there too. I know there's some like goofy stuff too that you can do to avoid, you know, the spider thing. Like if you're on a certain screen, you can wait and let it pass by you or something like that. But I don't remember what all those were. All right, we're here though. Time to board up and get out of Dodge. And yeah, so I think there's a scene too that I think Quistis takes out that walker thing if you don't kill it. Like if it makes it all the way down to the beach, she takes it out with like the gun or something like that. So unfortunately, we don't get to see that because we already busted it up. But all right, so Fujin and Rajin are here to support their buddy. All he did was get in my way. Such a dweeb. Just smack talks his teammates. Just not a team player at all. Alright, where's Cypher? Well, he took off with his buddies. You know, we didn't want to get in his way. Alright, free until sundown. Sounds good. I think at this point you can talk to people in town now again. So I don't think you have to worry about that anymore. We're not getting scored. Goes Mr. Eagle. Oh, that's right. They took off. They took off in the car. So now we have to walk back. Those jerks. Although I don't know that there's that much room in one of those things. It didn't look like it was that big. Maybe it was a station wagon, though. I don't know. I don't think so. It didn't really look like that. So at this point, I think we'll want to stop in at Zell's house. I know at a certain point in the game you can win Zell's card from his... I think it's from his mother. But I don't know if she's got it yet. Or if you can even play her yet. I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. Just take care of Zell for me. Okay, cool. Can do. Mod Dinkt. Dinkt? I don't know, whatever her name is. It's sacred. Alright, Zell's room is sacred, so I guess we gotta keep out. Yeah, and it doesn't look like I can play cards yet. Maybe we'll leave and come back in. See if that gets her willing to play. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, so at this point, like I said, I believe you can actually win Zell's card from his mom here. I don't know if or if she played it. If I remember right, it took me a long time to win it from her, but who knows? Maybe I'm crazy and I got it super fast, but nope, I'm not seeing it in this pile. As far as the cards that she's got, they're okay. If you'll notice, I don't know what tier these are. If these are like tier 4s or something like that, I don't know. Go with my usual setup here. Those Marlboro cards are really good, obviously, and then the Mogifrit Quistis are. It's pretty tough to lose at this point in the game. Let's see if I keep playing her or not. I know I did win it from her eventually, but I thought it took a really long time, so I may not even have footage of it. Have you improved your game? Well, my technique might not be great, but my cards are OP, so I don't really need a good technique, ma. Oh yeah, she's got like the, what is that, the Ruby Dragon there? That's a pretty good one. I don't remember what those refine into, but I vaguely remember those being pretty good. You win! Surprise, surprise! And again, I love that all rule, and if you've been playing cards much, that's just, I don't know if I would say it's an absolute must, but it kind of is. To get that rule spread around, it's just so good. It really speeds up the whole process. Instead of grabbing 1 or 2 cards from them every time, you just sweep them and take them all. Still no Zell card. I'm not sure if I've got footage of that. Again, like I said, I think it took me a really long time to win that from her. She just wasn't playing it. Which is a little annoying, but oh well. I don't know how the game decides. There must be percentages, like they'll play their rare card, 1 out of every 10 games or something like that, and I just wasn't getting very lucky. But them's the breaks. Illinois card is pretty good too, that last one. I think that's the one. Yeah. Get 10, I don't remember if it's like 10 of those is something really good or whatever, but yeah, those are good cards to get a hold of. Alright, I think we'll do one more game here, and then I'll have to call it a day. Like I said, I don't know that I got the. Oh, and then there's the trade rule 1, if you notice. So I think I'm gonna have to quit this one. Talk to her again until she'll play the all rule. That happens every once in a while. I always thought that once people stopped playing with the all rule, I thought that you had to go back to the Queen of Cards and get her to spread the rule again. But that's not the case. You just cancel out the game until they play all again. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, like I said, some of the other times I played the games, I thought that you actually had to go all the way back to the Queen of Cards and get her to spread the rule again. So, like, that I wasted a ton of time doing that in some of my previous playthroughs, but that is not the case. But, all right, we're out of time here, so we'll pick this back up in the next video. Hopefully I'll get some footage of winning that Zell card. But, as always, hope the guide was helpful, and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.